And let me see. So everything I'm looking for was already there. Hey man. Hey little bad. Everything I was already looking for was already right here. But it's all right. Welcome back, y'all. It was getting too long. I had to start another one. And then we deleted it because it was too much fucking dead stuff going on there. Nothing's happening. All right, so we back. I'm finally about to be inside this differential in the back. We'll do more working and less talking a little bit. I'm gonna shut the hell up and get the job done on what I'm trying to show you guys. Now everything is more than just getting the drag car, trying to build one to go fast. More than just getting electronics and slapping it inside. You have to think about the suspension first. What type of tire are you gonna use? What type of foam are you gonna use? Are you building it for dry tire or are you building it for prep? Because if you built it for dry tire and you try to put prep on the wheels, you're gonna break everything on the car because it's not built for prep. But if you build it for prep, that means, your suspension is soared up, everything's soared up, and you can handle the prep because the car is stuck in that stuff. It's stuck in glue pretty much. So you trying to take off and you're gonna mash down on that trigger as hard as you can while it's stuck in glue, trying to come out of place like that. That's where you break stuff when you want to use prep. Okay. Okay, there we go. We just pull that right around the backside. This is my sway bar. Pull that sway bar right around the side. Oh, hold on, man. But you had something else in there holding you too. So it's another part right here. It's been a while. What was going on here? I did something. I couldn't find clips. I did something just to try to stay in a race. Did something real quick for a little bit. Tied this stuff around because I needed this. It was moving. It was too much space between there. I had to come up with something. Guys. So I used solder and wrapped that around until it, and of course it kept breaking. Try to use solder to wrap around that because I needed a pin. Yeah. Boom. This is my diff. We on the inside of the diff. You can tell. Look at all the stuff that's grinding up inside there. That it was too close. Like things was too close in there. Hold on. You can see the build up in there. All those fast moving parts, that differential, that 12S power. But what I'm gonna do this year, guys, I'm gonna build this thing to be one of the fastest drag cars in the world on what I'm gonna do. I've been touching this stuff for a while. I know what I want. We're away from Castle. We're away from TP Motors. I'm about to touch the Steve New for the first time. Well, not the first time, but I'm gonna own it for the first time. And then underneath, guys, so I'll look underneath. Right there. See that spider? See that that little gear in there turning everything? I changed everything out. When I did my limitless, I changed this diff gear plate and I changed that gear too in there. It's faster. It's faster than the regular limitless, guys. I wanted the extra edge. I said, man, you got a limitless? Well, I do too, man, but I got something else different going on inside mine. So you want to make everything different as you can. All the way down to the diff gear plate on your differential. And then I'm gonna show you what I did for the for my dog bones. What I was talking about, guys. What I was talking about for my dog bones. Hold on. I don't want to lose these pins. These pins is super valuable. But I want to so let's just get them out, put them to the side. Put them right here off to the side. Just so we can see what's going on with the all right, there it go, guys. He's broken down. The rear's broken out. You see what I did with the dog bones for the rear? I use the same situation that they use in the front of the limitless. I use the same situation, and they use this on the front of the limitless. Hold on. That's already connected. They use this on the front of the limitless. But because I had so much power, the dog bones kept on popping out of its seated location. Because on the rear of a limitless, the dog bone just sits inside that stuff, man. It sits inside there. Hold on, I got a good prime example for that. So before I change that out, this is how the dog bone used to be. You just put it there. It goes there. And then it's another cup like this on this wheel carrier. And that one goes there. But the problem was they're a little bit shorter in the rear. So they don't sit all the way in the cup. And every time I used to take off, that dog bone used to come out. And that was bad. It'll break things. So I needed to come up with something. So I came up with that. I went and got another limitless and just took their dog bones off of the rear and put it on the rear of mine. Here's the diff plate. This is not a stock one. This is different. I wanted more teeth, so I added more teeth, guys. We got more teeth on there. Also, I wanted more teeth for this guy here, for the inside. So we raised the teeth up on there too. That's important. You want to raise the teeth up in there. Raise the teeth up in there and raise the teeth up on here. Let's put this diff back on. You know what? We'll leave it apart because I want to take a look at the shocks and stuff. We got to take a look at the shocks. Take a look at everything. So while we got it apart, we'll just keep it like that. We'll put this back on. And maybe the pins too, because I don't want to lose my pins. But the diff, we'll leave the diff out. What was that? It was rubbing on something, man. It was tearing something up. So on the inside of this thing, because it's aluminum, the diff housing, I had some rubbish on certain parts in there on the inside. But I was able to get at that and shave it down on the inside to make that work. So that the diff can slide in there. Giving y'all all the stuff I went through with this car, what worked and what didn't work. And then when I put all that power inside this car, and it broke the dog bones. So we had to switch. These dog bones came off the front of a Limitless. See, they still connected. I needed that because it kept on popping out when I was laying that 12S power down. And it's the rear of the Limitless. Oh, flip you back around. Yeah, it's the rear of the Limitless, guys. So I got my rear. I like how my rear is. I like how my rear is. We'll keep the rear like that. But I do want to get this stuff back inside the so I don't start losing shit. And this diff here. So on the diff, you even got a little hole right here. You can release the diff fluid. If you can't get in there, if something happen, sometimes I had that happen to me before. I couldn't get to the screw. It was stripped. So I had to go inside here and pack my diff fluid through there. It was a process, but it worked. Oh, yep. I got 20 million in here too. I got 20 million in there. So it's locked, but not locked all the way. It got some resistance though. Is that the right way? I didn't think I was going to nail it the first time. The right way? Yeah, it's the right way. Yeah. Nailed it. Put the arms back in that guy. Hold on, man. Got to put you back in this one. And I want to show y'all the spider diff inside this barrel, but I got to get it apart. Oh, no. Okay, so boom. We're going to keep this diff out because we want to compare it with the Habaus. Pin in. Put that back on. We want to keep our diff out. We want to keep our diff out. All right, so we got that back. The best is going to be, real quick, for a little bit. I'm going to use a better screw. I don't want to deal with no scripting situation. Yeah. So the limitless going to be ready in the next month or two to do another build on it. Let's get at this Habawa and check out this diff real quick for a little bit. Man, and then okay, so it's right here too. The same thing. I was looking for it, but it was all still here. It was right here. Yep. Or was it? I thought it was, but it wasn't. Oh, we'll say no more then. Is it you? No, it's not you neither. Damn, this thing right fucking there. That's all I need. Nothing's in my jar of goodies. Nothing. Another bag of goodies, guys. I like to keep little knick-knack bags, knick-knacks, paddywhacks. Let's see what we got in this knick-knack paddywhack. We got nothing's for this. Oh, there's a We Jumping sticker, guys. Found one. Yeah, put this stuff back in. I don't want to lose anything in this box. Well, in this bag. Let's put it back inside. Oh, here goes some more Limitless things. My gyro. And then the top pieces to my mount. I had a hot race motor mount because I couldn't get the real thing. So I tried to move away from anything but the stock motor mount. I tried everything and went with the Power Hobby. Oh, yep. So if you just coming in here, I'm trying to get the differential strip down on the Limitless and a differential strip down on the Habawa, so we could do a comparison between the two. Look at everything. I'm gonna keep it all apart because I'm getting ready for my next build coming up in the next month. I'm building my drag cars back. That's how y'all met me, man. I've been out at the drag races for a while now. And that's not gonna work neither. And that's not gonna fucking work. Man. But then it was turning, but then it stopped turning. It was turning, but then it stopped turning. Why? You know what? You're a filthy animal. You know what? You filthy animal. I don't have to release you. I'll just release you like this, man, because we just only want to see what you're working with on the inside. You was already ready to come off. All right. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Somebody already stripped things out. That's why we had to cut that with the Dremel. Okay. So I'm finally seeing what's going on again in here. Release this sway. Release my sway, baby. I gotta get around here and see what's going on in the comments. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get around here. I'm building a 12S car for both of them, the Limitless and the Habawa. It's gonna be a 12S car. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind if you know, buddy. I'm gonna be running a Steve New, and it's gonna be 12S. You can have those motors built to however you want them to be built, or a Cadover or a Seiko. Out of those three, I currently have the strongest motor I got now in my power in my possession now is the 1400K VTP, and that's 12S. And then they got the Habella VTE2 with the flaps, with the mud flaps. And that's for guys, if you like to run prep, it won't get the inside of your RC body all nasty like that. So I like that new design they got. I can't wait to go get one. It's the first version. I'm going to get the second, the newest version. Probably gonna need two of them, man. With the new Limitless. I want the first generation Limitless, not the V2. I want the V1 Limitless. Yep, I guess you guys gotta have that off too, huh? Well, guess what? I don't got it. I still do. I was gonna talk crap. I ain't gotta get up for it. I gotta get up for it. Oh, knew it wasn't gonna work well. Let's try though. Okay, that's how you do it. You gotta fight. You gotta get it. Hold fast. Let the joint turn. Oh. Whoa. Don't want to lose these guys. Can't just go to the hobby store and tell them to give me these again. Man. Oh, and these little things here too, guys. On your pens. If you got the Habawa, don't lose those neither. All these little parts this thing got. Inside. We're inside. Okay, so for this differential, I had got a little fancy for this thing right here. This is called the spider diff. Damn, don't lose them cups. Get back in there. Come on. Okay, my cup's still in there. Learned from the first time dealing with this car. These pins. I'll show you in a little bit. But those pins sits inside these things right here. Don't want to lose these. I'm gonna put that back right there. I'll keep this diff out. I even put 20 million in here too. So what was rubbing on my you see that? Wow. That's engraved in there. This is spider diff. This is the best diff you can get for the Habawa. Hold on, we're gonna do a comparison real quick for a little bit. And it'll be real nice if I can get the stock one out because this got a stock one. But first, let's put these parts back, the ones I don't want to lose. Yeah, we don't want to lose this, so I got to start putting stuff back. Whoa. So this is a prime example of what I was talking about with the dog bones and the Limitless. See how they just came right off? Look. Right off the rear. See that? And almost lost that. Same problem I had with the Limitless. So I had to pull the dog bones from the front of the Limitless because they're attached to the wheel carrier and use them in the rear of the Limitless. On the Habawa, you know, they long enough, they don't really pop out like that, but I needed to do that for the Limitless. Put this back inside. A lot of stuff we don't like to do, man, but we have to do it. And I especially have to do it because I'm running my YouTube. So I have to. And I'm going to get more polished. I'm going to get more polished, guys. But don't worry about it. We're getting it done. All right, so. What's next? This piece. Yeah, this piece is next. And we want it to the side. Okay. Huh? That's where that goes. Oh, this way? No? Okay. Nope, I don't mind asking, man, about what I put in my cars, about any of that stuff, man. It don't matter to me, man. I will tell a guy exactly what I'm doing in my car, man, because it depends on the driver at the end of the day. Who drives better? You can know exactly whatever, but it's all depends on who's the better driver at the end of the day. I do not know why guys so serious about that. Me, I don't care, man. I want the competition. I don't want to just be, especially if I know I can tell you something that can help you get a little faster. I'm gonna be the guy to do that. I'm not gonna let you struggle, man. I don't know why people go through that and do that to people. What? You so scared that if you tell him something, you can't never win again? Why can't you tell him? And I love competition. One year I told a guy exactly what I had in my car, the same exact thing. He went out, he went and got it. He was like, yo, man, my shit look, your shit look way different from my shit, man. I said, I know I got a different tune. I can give you my motor, I can give you my opinion, but I have a different tune on my ESC and my controller. That's how I usually work out. You can tell a guy whatever opinion, tell him about the opinion, tell him about the spur, tell him about battery using, whatever, motor, all that stuff. It won't matter. Don't feel bad about telling him. However, everything changed because his ESC gonna look different from how yours look. His controller settings gonna be different from your controller settings. And it don't just stop there. You got to know the guy you're driving against and the situation. You got to know how he drive. Do he lay on it too long? Do he let off? Is he a smart driver? Is his car straight? Do it shoot to the right? Do it shoot to the left? All that stuff is important when you're running. It's more than just throwing some stuff inside and being fast, man. You have to think about all this stuff. See all in there, man? You know, shaved up my whole spur, everything. Okay, there it go, the rest of it. Or did you fall out of somewhere? You didn't fall out of nowhere, but you were going to. See this little plastic piece right here? I lost that on that side. That's what happened with this truck. Because all that matters. Because I lost that side and I don't got that plastic piece, that's about what? Not even a quarter inch. But that quarter inch gonna have that pin out too far and it won't never seat the right way. That's why I was having so much problem. That's why I was still here with this thing for as long as I was, because there it go. Sometimes you just gotta put it back. And I'll put it on the inside like that. Can I just put it on here? I don't think it's meant to seat itself all the way in. Where are you? Let's turn you around. Nope. Let's try you on this side. It's not sitting all the way down inside. Okay, there we go. Got some leeway a little bit again. Got some leeway a little bit again. A little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. Now if we put this back on. Yep. There we go. Boom. Okay. So I got that. It's different. Oh, this thing pushes all the way in. This thing pushes all the way in. Okay. Got that back on real quick for a little bit. Let's put this one in. Because we don't want to lose these screws. We'll put that back on. Yep. We know what this means. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take off our little pins. Yep. We're going to take off our pins. And we're going to keep these little pins in those. And we're going to put that in my little special bag. I got a little special bag. I'm going to put the pins in there. It's for the Habala. This piece too. What else? These little boots. Little plastic rubber boots. All this little stuff important, man. Lose one, you might as well just get a whole new car, man, because you're going to have to wait for it's annoying. Trust me. If you see me doing this right now to this, whatever you see me doing, you do it too, man. I already been through this shit. Everything for the Habala in there. Dog bones too. I don't want to think about it later on, looking at it like, man, what this go to? That's on good enough. That's on good enough. Yeah. And then every screw to it. Because, I'm getting a new Habala. I'm getting a new one anyway. I'm only going to use the front and the rear. That's it. The rest of the car is going in the trash. Or unless one of my viewers want it. Yeah, I'll never do nothing like that. If I got a viewer, he's an RC guy, I'll ask my viewer first before I throw it in the trash. So that's that with the Habawa. We'll put that to the side. We got the front end, was the rear to the Limitless. Everything's gonna be 12S this year, guys. We ain't playing with nobody. And I'm running on 12S. I don't care what these guys talking about. What you running? Don't ask me what I'm running in there, man. Just line your car up. But I'll probably only just be on 8S, man. But we're gonna build it for 12. The front end of the Limitless. This is what I really wanted out of both cars. Whoa. This goes to the Limitless. Or do it? Yep. This one goes to the Limitless. It keep my sway bar on the rear. So we want to put this in the Limitless bag. Real quick, roll back. And let's talk differentials. And what I did with mine. I was trying to catch Anthony, man. I needed to be fast. And the year before that, when Anthony wasn't fast, man, we was trying to chase Tony down. My guys they're different with this drag stuff. Limitless. Habawa. Look like the same size, right? Habawa. Limitless. Now on my Limitless, I changed the gear plate on this. It's faster. It's more teeth than the original one. I changed it. This is what is this? A GP6. You can get it out of a felony infraction. Here's the teeth on the other side. So when I figured this out, I'm like, man, hold on. I asked one of the guys in my group, me and my boy both trying to figure it out at the same time. We trying to figure this stuff out together. So I'll talk to him all the time, like, yo, Terrence, man, I got this. You think if I move up on my plate on my diff and that little spider gear on the inside, you know, the little spider diff on the inside, you change that little pin out too? What you think had happened for me, Terrence? He said, man, you gonna be on Hellcat. And I was. I had that Limitless, and just by raising up the teeth on here and in that little gear, then we moved over to the spool. We made sure that was locked up. On my spool, man, I'm gonna give you my favorite numbers I like to run. I like to run 28 for my pinion. For my spur, I like to run 41. Those my numbers. My favorite is my sweet spot. 41, 28. You can drop down in your pinion if you want, But that's a sweet spot I like. And I try to use 27, 26s, but I always go back to the 28. That's what I like. That's pretty high, huh, guys? Try it out. 41 with the 21. Then we played with the 42, 28 and 42, 28 and 43. I think I went all the way up to 44 at one point. I even tried 40 and 41. I even tried 40 for a pinion and 35 for a spur. I went big on spur. I even went small on spur. I went big on pinion. I even went small on pinion. One day, me and Red, we stayed outside. We had a box of gears. We stayed outside all day long in front of our laptop, shooting up and down the track. Every time the car came back, we'll read whatever it says on the GNS. We'll switch the gear out, swap out the spur. And we kept doing that all day long because I wanted to know for sure what I liked it, what I didn't like, and what I could do if I needed to change something up within a race. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did this too. The Habawa diff is garbage, guys. It's breaking everything inside. This is the spider diff right here. This is one of their best ones. It's a spider diff. Oh, man. I appreciate you, man. I should appreciate ya. Jamari Fields. We ain't playing with nobody. I need the watch time. That's why the hell the video's so long. I get the play button, man. Get more access, more money, more things. It's a wrap. Hope I don't have to use my own money to do this shit, but if I got to, that's what we gonna do. Look, it say spider right there. Can't even see it that good. And then, hold on. But it's only one spider diff on the whole car, and that's in the rear. Hold on. Look at that. This is... So, is that... Oh, no, it's not. It couldn't be. Or is it? The top of the screws, right? See the top of the screw heads? Let's open up these diffs. We ain't playing with nobody, man. We're gonna open these joints up, man. Real quick, flow back. Usually it's an Allen. It's an Allen key in there. Or at least pop one of them, because I want to see, do that screw run all the way from the top, all the way straight to the bottom? Look at that. It got some grooves right there. Let's check this thing out. Oh, yeah, and it does. That's nuts. It runs from the top all the way to the bottom. And I'm not going to give up on my damn channel. Everybody else gave up on their channel. Man, they running a TikTok because it's easier to get noticed over there. Fuck that. I'm going to work this with you guys. We going to do it together, man. We going to take our time. We ain't going to run because it's a little difficult. Oh, so that's how it looks. It runs all the way through. But hold on. See, it runs all the way through. But hold on, how do the diff fluid holds in there? I'm curious. Before we go, we're gonna open this up, man. And then I'm gonna end this joint real quick in a little bit. But we must open it up first and see. I gotta be careful not to get no differential fluid inside these grooves. You know why? Because the differential fluid will push these screws right back out. It'll push them right back out. So the best thing to do with that is get something dry, pull it down in there real good. Dry off your screw real good before you try to screw it back in. Uh-oh, almost there. Let's see what this joint look like on the inside real quick for a little bit. Look, it's all just, all right. Oh, came off from the back side. The spider diff inside the Habawa. That stuff look bad too. We got to clean it up anyway. It don't look that bad in there, but it's bad enough. Whoa. The hell with it. We might as well open up the limitless one too, right? But this a fancy one though. This thing right here cost $100. But it's worth it because the one that come with the car, it breaks as soon as you lay power. Any kind of real power down, it's breaking as soon as you do it. Oh, the limitless coming apart fast too, guys. That's what we did in here. Let's see what it looked like in here. Remember, anytime you messing with the diff and you filling up and emptying out, filling up, whatever you're doing to the diff, make sure you don't get no differential fluid inside where the screws got to go back into, because that differential fluid is going to push your screws right back out. Boom. Shaka-laka. Boom. Shaka. Whoa. Put those screws there. Don't want to lose those. Here's inside the differential of the limitless, man. It's the limitless. In the Habawa. Which one look busier? I think that, whoa, look how that Habawa built up in there, man. See how all they gears is pushed down in there. It's all pushed, and they got, whoa, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. You got one at every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 gears that turn a differential on the inside of this one. And you only got 4 gears that turns everything on the inside of the limitless one. Okay. It's good to know. Yeah, man. So I'm going to get everything cleaned up. Get some more differential fluid put inside it. I clean my hands up, everything dirty. Thanks for coming in here on my live with me, guys, for over an hour. I appreciate it, man. We'll do this again. We're going to come back tomorrow, and we'll still have the limitless up here. I want to get inside and finish breaking down the car. We got to the diffs today. I'll find the other tools I need. I'll try to go find me a Dremel blade so I can cut a screw if I need to, and then use a flathead to get the rest apart. And we're going to keep exploring these RC drag cars together, guys, because I'm getting them ready in a couple months and a little bit. And when we get ready for that build's going to be fun, because I ain't never had that kind of equipment that I'm going to be putting together with you guys when it get here. All right, man. So with that, we jumping. And we ain't playing with nobody, man. Cut it.